Okay guys, fresh versus processed part 4. I can't even remember what part it is, but you get the gist now at this stage. And today we're doing potato and leek soup. So here we go, processed stuff. It cost us, what's that, 170. That's not too bad now in fairness, 170 price range. The ingredients: dehydrated potatoes, 18%. Don't forget this is potato and leek soup. Leek, 1%. Let me have a look at the name of this soup again. Potato and leek soup. We've got potatoes, 18%, and leek, 1%. So 19% of the name of the soup is all the ingredients are. Potato starch, lactose, vegetable fat, flavor enhancer, MSG again. What the hell is that? Maltodextrin, wheat, flour, salt, yeast, antioxidants, rosemary extract. Why don't you just put in the rosemary, for God's sake? Salt, onion powder, glucose syrup, milk protein, yeast extract, more wheat flour, modified pea starch, flavorings, dextrose, soy sauce powder, and soy sauce, turmeric, and vitamins. That's in our processed shit. We're not seeing that one again, Tones. Now have a guess what I'm going to put into my potato and leek soup. Down here, Tones. Potatoes and leek. I think that makes up an awful lot more than 19% of what we're about to make. And in here, Tones, have a quick look. Crushed garlic, onions, that's just rosemary and thyme blended with a little bit of olive oil. Some olive oil, salt, pepper, and water. There is this myth that goes around about soups that you must put flour into it to thicken it. So let's use our brains here for a second, right? How about we just don't put in as much liquid, and then we don't need flour. And that's the same with most soups, and perfect for all celiacs out there. So just don't put in as much liquid. It's easier to add in a little bit more at the end. Let's get cooking. Okay, Tones, we're going to show you just how easy it is to make soup. Have a look at the pot. A good glug of olive oil. Don't worry. A tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, whatever. Our onions, our garlic, and our herbs. Straight in. Okay, so I've got 1 large onion, about 4 or 5 garlic, and I've got about a tablespoon of fresh herbs. If you can't get the fresh herbs, don't worry guys, use the dried herbs at home. Just as good. I keep telling you, I use them myself at home all the time. They're every bit as good as fresh herbs in my opinion. Okay, about 30 seconds. And now we put in our onions and our leeks and everything. Don't worry about the size of this, and don't worry about that potato that jumped out. Okay, and basically up to me, Tones. What we're looking to do is to fry this for about a minute to release all the natural sweetness from the veg, the potato, the onions and everything. Okay, so 1 minute on a gentle heat. So guys, frying for a minute. Good pinch of salt. Good grind of pepper. And last but not least, our liquid. I'm just using water. You can use vegetable stock. You can use chicken stock. Whatever you want. So we're just going to come have a quick look at this here, Tones, for a second. I'm just basically putting enough water up to cover the veg, alright? If I need to add more in later, then I'll add it. But we're basically going to bring that to the boil and simmer until those potatoes are soft. And then we're going to liquidize it. Okay? So that's why it doesn't look too pretty now. So bring it to the boil and simmer. Okay, Tones, come in here and have a quick look close up at this, alright? Here's our potato and leek soup. You can see how that's mushing nicely now. Potatoes lovely and soft. Okay? So we're good to go. Hand blender. Pick one of these up, guys. 30 or 40 quid in Argos. And we're just going to blitz it. You don't need to see me doing that. I'm going to blitz it and you're going to come back and you'll see it blitzed. Who said men can't multitask? Okay guys, we're just looking at the instructions here. This is fresh versus processed Treyvaud style. Potato and leek soup. Instructions of the processed crap. Pour in your boiling water, stir well. I love this line. Let settle and enjoy. So let's do what they say. Let's pour in the water, Tones. That looks about the right amount. Let's stir that bad boy up. And then let's let it settle. And Tones, you can taste it. Or we can have our fresh one. Have a look at that now, Tones. Potato and leek soup blitzed. And as I said, for all the celiacs out there, guys, there's not an ounce of flour in there. And if you want a little bit more liquid in it, just add a little bit more water. are fresh. And all the smart asses are going, the process looks deadly. But here we go. We're going to add a little bit of cream because Tones is on a diet. And there we go, guys. Processed, with about 20 different ingredients, are fresh, with about 5 or 6.
5 or 10.
Fresh versus processed.
Fresh food men are back at work again.